Father God, we thank you for the day, thank you for the many blessings you give us. Father God, while we thank you for sunshine, we thank you for the times of rain, and all the benefits that come with it. Father God, I ask you to bless our time together, lead us, guide us, and direct us. Help us make the best decisions for the students and the county that we serve. These things we ask your name, sake.
There are no recognition awards tonight. Birthdays have been taken care of until, the August meeting.
And we will need someone to have that up in August.
I do. Well, I don't know. We have to wait.
Well,
We'll have to wait. See, everybody.
all right, we will take care of that in July then also. Okay. Yeah. At this time, I don't believe there's any adding to the agenda, if I remember correctly. So I will accept the motion to, accept the consent agenda for these two items. Do I
I
have
make that motion.
any discussion? All in favor? Motion carried. Next thing is to approve the agenda, and that is A, B, C, D, E, and F, I believe. Do I have a motion to approve that, agenda? Second. All in favor? First item on the agenda is policy 2.806. Do I have a proposal on that policy?
I will agree to make it drop it to 15,000. But I do think it needs to be at least 15,000.
Is that a motion?
So we drop it to 15,000.
We have a motion and a second to limit that on policy 2.806 from 25,000 to drop it to 15,000. Is that correct? Any discussion?
Yes, okay, for instance, you brought up the dishwasher. How much is that?
$24,999.
Because it's a commercial dishwasher, right?
It is.
Okay. So in the event that we need a dishwasher at, Pebble, okay? This drops it down, which means we are unable to purchase a dishwasher, correct? And then what do we do?
Can I say one other thing?
Yes, ma'am.
So when I got the 3 quotes for that, one of them was like 28,000, 26,000, and this one was 25 something. And I said, okay, I will have to get back with you because anything over 25,000, we have to bid out. They came back to me and said, our manager we will agree to sell it to you for this price. If it was 10 or 15,000, there wouldn't be any of that. We would have been paying the high price.
So they lowered it down to that $1, you know, because if not, you're gonna be without it. Was the dishwasher totally torn out?
Part of the time it was, we got it working a little bit for a little while, but most of that time it was not.
I got 3 quotes for an HVAC unit that's getting ready to be installed by the 1st of July at Swiss, because they don't have air conditioning in other areas, and I was able to take the quote. It was like 26,000, 29,000, and then we were able to get it for $24,000 because of that.
Okay, and so, yeah, so on this thing, when y'all get a quote for less than 25,000, in this policy, it doesn't state it has to be dropped to board, right? Because if you had to do that, then you have to wait on this for the next meeting and everything else. I have the issues with lowering it down for the simple fact that if the kids need it, then we can't can you show me where you spent the $25,000 on the dishwasher? Then that should be good enough for me. I mean, y'all can disagree with me if you want to.
Can I speak?
Yes.
With the technology and the expenses of technology today, I know that 10,000 is out of the conversation now, but had it been around 10,000, we'd have kids sitting around waiting, twiddling their thumbs on technology because you have to go through the process of getting quotes for $10,000, or sometimes it's going to be 15. You know, we got camera licensing coming that's going to be $16,000, $17,000, and
And in the process of that, if we don't do that, if it's an all paid, that would be
Mhm.
detrimental.
And I'm sorry, I don't want my youngin' eating off the dirty plate because we could afford to buy dishwashers. I'm sorry.
I also do kind of want to point out, you know, the board made a good point about, we worked so hard to get the fund balance up to where it is. No one's trying to save money any more than this group right here. We try to make the dollar stretch as far as they will. So we're not out here just,
And I do appreciate y'all
Throw money
calling
around.
and telling them, no, we ain't paying that, can y'all bring it down $2 or $10
we do
or
that
even $1,000? I
all the
appreciate
time,
it.
to the point that we don't even present it until we've tried to, you know, can you take the shipping cost off that for us? You know, we can go over here, I can see I can get this for this price over here, can you lower your price to that? And most of the time, they do, because they want your business.
So, and I think my issue is if we need it, and this policy allows us to get it, then I don't see any need in changing this policy. I mean, I think that $10,000, I think $15,000 is too low. I mean, if it's gonna cost $25,000 for a dishwasher, we ain't gonna get, I mean,
I mean, you gotta think about this, if, say that,
Have gone up.
cause I've been there, if the dishwasher breaks down, you do, styrofoam, and so that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money too.
Yeah.
And more manpower too, you know, if you're having to wash dishes by hand, then you
Yes.
have, now you're spending money for people to wash dishes when your dishwasher's down, or the hot water heater, or whatever it is.
All right, anything else from anybody? We have a motion, we have a second, I believe, correct?
The
Would you
motion to
please?
drop the amount in the policy to $15,000 is the motion.
The motion is to drop the amount to 15,000. Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown? Yes. Tiffany Winton?
no.
Mary Ann Hargis? Yes. Phyllis Love?
No.
Angela Nunley?
No.
Joel Sherman?
No.
Nelda Steeple?
No.
Shayla Wolford? Motion passed.
The next item on the agenda is the girls' basketball stipend. Dr. Gray, you want to give us an update, please? The coaches' stipend.
Madam Chairman, as stated previously in the workshop, this year's stipend for, girls basketball coach will be paid out of joint account at GCHS, which requires no, board approval. As you guys are aware of that, because normally that's paid for a booster group. And, that booster group is currently under investigation, through the comptroller's office with the state. I just want to make you guys aware of that, have it notated in the minutes, as a plan going forward. This does satisfy the requirements of Title IX legislation.
You don't know how much it is?
10,000.
It will be a little bit over $10,000 with benefits.
Like 11,000.
Change.
Same amount that was paid to the boys.
That's correct.
It has to be that because of Title IX.
Okay.
There cannot be any discrepancy. All right, let's move to item C, the bus bids. I need a motion.
Make a motion to modify the amount and add an additional $10,000, is that right? $10,161
Per bus.
per bus.
For
For who?
For the add-ons.
For the add-ons, yes, so, yeah, modification, I make a motion to modify what I just said, this is
I second
accept the bid
Okay,
for the amount and approve the additional.
okay, I make the motion to accept the $161,499 and accept the additional $10,161 for a total amount of $171,660. $171,660. Is that good? Okay.
I second that.
I think Shayla already had that.
It's fine.
Shayla, that was a dusty.
I just don't forget cheerleaders at the word.
Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown,
Yes.
Tiffany Winton,
Yes.
Marion Hardis, Phyllis Love,
Yes.
Angela Nunley,
Yes.
Joel Shrum,
Yes.
Mel DeSiegel,
Yes.
Shayla Walker.
Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is the mowing contract.
Make a motion, we review.
I second.
Madam Chairman, point of discussion, do y'all want to go back to a single year bid, or do you want to entertain a 5-year bid?
I think that would be dependent on how much it costs.
Well, that might impact your
Bidder.
bidding potentially.
What's the
I think what
go-
I'm hearing from the board, y'all potentially want to attract some other bidders, or at least a little bit more competition.
If you're paying 80-something thousand, my opinion, you're better off hiring somebody. That's just my opinion.
Are you wanting to?
I said anything above that.
That was your original motion, or were you thinking in yearly, or were you thinking a multi-year contract?
That determines, to me, the price. I mean, it's hard to say because, if, like, this year gas shot up like it did, and that's one of the reasons for them to go up. So I don't know why they went so high, but I know other tickets have to go up.
Well, and I want I feel like if the football field's gonna be mowed, then I think the baseball field should be mowed too.
That's done in the
Not the
summer.
field, but the around it, yeah.
Well, the outside of the football field is pretty much mowed by the volunteers, the weeding and the other stuff that's done out of that. If we were to hire someone, we'll have to get their equipment as well. And those are probably gonna be $20,000 per mower, potentially, and I don't know that one person can manage all of that.
So this is just all the schools, correct? All
Correct.
schools.
Would it be possible for that bid to ask for either the bidder to give us a yearly amount or a yearly bid as well as a multi-year bid? Can we ask for two of them at the same time?
You can give them the option, you could say, we'll accept for 1 year or multi-year, and let the bidder.
Okay.
We've done that.
I'm just trying to satisfy auditing requirements is what I'm trying to do with the 5-year bid.
Yeah, so if we don't specify a time, end up in the bid, it's good for 1 year.
All right. Joel, it's your motion, you decide what you're gonna do.
5 years, 5 years.
Or give them the choice, or
Yes, ma'am.
go a 1 year bid.
Because I think we could get a better price than a multi-year. That's just my opinion.
Then you want a multi-year and not a single year, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, a multi-year. We have a motion, is that your second?
No, I'm not gonna say, I would rather be able to say 1 year than 5 years.
I think 1 year because the gas prices are high right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you a big bid. I'm sorry, that's what it's like.
That's how I feel. I mean, I could, yeah, I can't do 5 years.
All right, we have a motion on the floor that says what, please, ma'am?
A motion to rebid the mowing contract with a multi-year bid.
That's the motion, do I have a second? Motion fails for lack of a second. Do I have another motion, a
multi-year and the single year. Would that satisfy the need and the,
Okay.
so I'll make a motion to, accept or put out for bids for multi-year and single year for the mowing contract.
And I'll second that.
Do we need to specify the multi-year or if I do like?
Do we need to say 1 to 5 or
1 and 5?
1 and 5, 1 and 3?
I mean, we probably need to specify,
You probably specify the fiscal year.
Yeah.
The fiscal year 27 through, I think, 32.
so if they do multi-year, they would be doing 27 through 32. If they do a single year, they would just be bidding on 27.
We have a motion.
And I'm sorry, Madam Chairman, sorry, I apologize. I would think that motion would need to include the athletic fields as well, since it currently does not do that. So while we're making a different motion going forward, a different bill, let's go and include the outside, baseball, softball complexes that we're interested in.
Okay. So, I make a motion.
Hold on a minute. And they're all right with doing football by themselves?
Yes, ma'am, we've been running pretty good right now. And I will say this, the sheriff's office helps us from time to time. We have some folks that come in with their group, they'll come in and help with weeding and other things at times. So our community is,
So we don't need to add the football?
you know,
Okay.
All right, Shirley, continue.
Okay. I make a motion to put out for bids for the mowing contract for either fiscal year 27 through 32 or fiscal year 27 through 28 to include all school grounds, including the softball and baseball facilities, perimeter facilities.
Do you have the motion?
I do.
Read it back to me, please.
So the motion is to rebid the mowing contract for either multi-year fiscal year 27 through 32 or single year fiscal year 27, which will include the area around the softball and baseball fields.
And we have a second, right?
You seconded?
Yes.
Okay. Simply put out to bids, vote, all in favor? Opposition? Motion carried. Next thing, amendments, since this is, money, I suppose we need to vote to accept each one individually. So do I have a motion to accept amendment number 1 about the summer learning camps?
I make that motion. I make the motion, Marion, second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote,
Linda
please.
Broom,
Yes.
Tiffany Witten,
Yes.
Marion Hargis.
Yes.
Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrum.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolverine.
Amendment number 2, salaries. Do I have a motion to accept?
I make a motion to accept this amendment. I second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Broom,
Yes.
Tiffany Witten,
Yes.
Marion Hargis. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrum.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolverine.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Amendment number 3. Board of Education expenses. Do I have a motion to approve? Okay.
Make a motion to accept the Board of Education. Amendment, revision, amendment.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
I second.
Roll call vote, please.
Linda Broom,
Yes.
Tiffany Witten,
Yes.
Marion Hargis. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrum.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolverine.
Amendment number 4, transportation. Do I have a motion?
So, I made it that we accept it. I second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Broom,
Yes.
Tiffany Witten,
Yes.
Marion Hargis. Joel Shrine,
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman. Motion carried.
Amendment number 5, the Education Freedom Act expenses for employees not included in the state bonus.
I'll make the motion. I second it.
Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Linda Brown. Tiffany Winton.
Yes.
Marion Harding. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley. Yes. Joel Shrine.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman. Motion carried.
Amendment number 6, additional funds needed because of the Education Freedom Act.
I make a motion to accept this amendment.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown.
Yes.
Tiffany Winton.
Yes.
Marion Harding. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrine.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman. Motion carried.
Amendment number 7, salaries in the from cafeteria to clerical work. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept this amendment.
Sorry, I was second, I was listening to somebody else.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown.
Yes.
Tiffany Winton.
Yes.
Marion Harding. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrine.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman. Motion carried.
Amendment number 8 in regard to the pre-K classroom repair. Do I have a motion?
I second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown.
Yes.
Tiffany Winton.
Yes.
Marion Harding. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrine.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman. Motion carried.
Amendment number 9, the pre-K, for funds that cannot roll over. They will not let us carry over to the next year, so take care of it now. Do I have a motion? Number 9,
I make a motion to accept this amendment.
I'll second.
any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown.
Yes.
Tiffany Winton.
Yes.
Marion Harding. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrine.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman.
Amendment number 10, ISM for purchase of Chromebooks, salary.
I make the motion that we accept this amendment.
Second came from where, Ms. Brown? Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown. Tiffany Winton.
Yes.
Marion Harding. Phyllis Love.
Yes.
Angela Hunley.
Yes.
Joel Shrine.
Yes.
Nelda Steeple.
Yes.
Shayla Wolfman.
Last item on the agenda is the El Grundy Health Department assessment. What's the pleasure of the board?
So, you said that so, I'm gonna make a motion to do open design, but then Susan, I'll make another motion to do RQ. So we can get the RQs on the paper, so I make the motion that we allow open design group to do assessment on the health department, so we can take it back to the commission, that's what we want. Yeah, she said.
Do we have any discussion?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Tiffany, because of getting because they've already come in and dealt with the, central office and found out what they needed, and it just saves some time, you know, in getting someone else.
I mean, if y'all don't like the engineer from Upland Design that we're using currently, Scott did say that we could, use a different engineer with the Upland Design that has
booklets, or this is what they should do, showing you the work that they have done in other places. So the last time we did this, when the board chose Upland Design, when they came in, they were the only ones that actually did the RFQ process correctly and waited to tell us how much stuff would cost until those jobs got bid out. That's why we chose them the first time, because they were the most honest group that came and put their qualifications forward. So what will happen if you do the RFQs, so you put the RFQ in advertise, you get those qualifications back, there's gonna be no money, there should not be money tied, nobody should come and say, we will charge you X amount of dollars to do this, okay? So then, what we ask them to do after that is a separate thing. So these qualifications are only it's gonna be like a booklet of, here are the people that work for us, here are jobs that we've done before, here are the types of things that we have done. That's all it's gonna be, because it's a request for qualifications, not a bid.
So you ask for a request for bid rather than?
No, you
No,
gotta get
not for-
you gotta get the qualifications first, pick one of the groups, and then whichever group you get, you have no idea
Yeah.
of what the costs are gonna be associated with that group. Once you select that group, you get what they got.
So what they
So
would,
this
they
is
would, what they
slowing the
would do
process,
then.
excuse me, this is slowing the process down,
Way down.
because we're going to have to put in the paper for this RFQ group. Then we're gonna have to meet and decide which group we want to choose. And then we put something else in the paper about tell them what we want.
So what I think would happen after, if you chose a different group, is I think then they would have to go look and then design something, and before they could tell you how much that's gonna cost, they're gonna have to put it out to bid to get the cost of it. Is that what you think? That's what I think.
To the plumbers,
To to whoever, you know, like, they're not gonna be able to say, I think this is going to cost, this work to the health department is gonna be X amount of dollars. Because they're architects, they just design things. They can give you an estimate, like, you know, this is how much we think it will cost, but they'll have to put it out to bid. That's what the architects do for you. They design it, and then they handle the whole bid process, and the whole building process, and all the things.
We have no idea how much it's gonna cost.
And you don't know how long it's gonna take.
Don't know.
The length is something that.
So since we already have an established relationship with Upland Design, and we've already chosen it one time, see, it cuts out all the time. That is, it will be much faster.
Okay, can let me do it here. I want to rescind that motion. And we're gonna do it differently. I make the.
Whoa, do we not have to vote on this? Oh, we
Well, nobody said, she didn't finish it.
Okay.
She just said RFQ in the paper, and nobody said it.
All right.
So I make the motion to use the design group using a different engineer and
An architect.
different architect with Upland Design for fresh eyes. That gives us monthly meetings on what the process is.
The architect would be an affiliate with us.
Yeah.
You want a different architect?
No, just a different architect than the one we use now, just a different architect in the Upland Zone.
Do they have a second architect?
I could not tell you, that's gonna be determined by their licensure and their other
Well,
things.
Scott told me there was one that White County uses, it's not the same, it's the same
With
group,
Upland
just different, yeah, with Upland Zone.
We can inquire.
Okay.
So use Upland Design Group.
But
to assess the health department and present the findings to the board.
That's your motion.
No, a different architect within Upland.
Right, use Upland Design Group,
Yeah.
but a different architect within the group.
Do I have a second? Any discussion?
Madam Chairman, do y'all want that paid out of this year's budget, or do you want it paid out of, next year's budget, because we're going to go back to the fund balance?
Also, we can't do a budget amendment, because it's not prepared for you all to approve,
It'll
to
be
get
on
to
all
the
the
commission, and it'll be an all time.
So we're gonna have to postpone it till next year, right?
I just thought about that, I'm sorry.
So this means we can't get anything done about that road until next year, can we go ahead and vote on it and then say, starting in July?
We don't have money associated with another line to do that, so we have to go back to fund balance, which will require.
So I guess it'll happen next year,
Got July 1.
after July 1.
But you also, please keep in mind, you don't have any, we didn't budget, there's no money in the next year's budget for capital, so it's gonna, you'll have to do that amendment.
Right. But at least that would prevent an audit fine, correct?
Right.
So after July 1. Any other discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Linda Brown,
Yes.
Tiffany Winton,
Yes.
Marion Hargis,
Yes.
Phyllis Love,
Yes.